What's going on, y'all? It's Jay Faith from the Right Mind Wednesdays podcast. Thank you for checking out episode 103. We got B. Snair and MMIII III back on the podcast to just catch up on everything that's happened since they were last on the pod, to the connections that they've made between themselves regarding just music that they've been creating and just the growth that they've had as they move forward, getting back into the music scene. So get your pencils ready, get your notebooks out. Episode 103 is here for you. What's up?
This is a new era, bringing it all together, getting your right mind, we grind, we do it forever, that's the only mission. Elevated thinking is a vision. Yeah, I'ma keep moving if it's so hit. You can't stop me when I hop aboard the spaceship. Sit and watch as I make shit. I am not a human, I'm a living constellation.
I'm done. Can we thank you and welcome to the Right Mind Wednesdays podcast. This is episode 103. B. Snair and MMIII III.
Hey, that's me. Can you hear
We'll
me?
catch y'all next time. What's up?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
This was fun. You missed it all.
Right. There was a time warp and you missed everything in between. So if you weren't paying attention, you missed it.
Yep.
But welcome back, guys. Well, you've been here like 600 times.
Have I?
600.
I feel like it's been a lot, yeah.
We've had...
I forgot about
You
it.
had a virtual one. I think you had
did,
two
yeah.
in person. You had episode 50.
Yes,
And
okay,
then
yeah.
a separate one at the studio. if
That's
I'm
at
not
least
mistaken.
like 590.
And now here.
Yeah, easily.
Or
Yeah.
one other one
Yeah,
here.
so at least 600.
You had one other one here, and then now like you're back with him. Like
Yeah, so at least 600
Yeah.
at minimum.
And one.
Yeah, at minimum.
And they just celebrated episode 100, so you do the math.
You say
Right. The math will math
the
100%.
math on that.
Yeah, it'll.
Whatever you think
man.
the answer is, put it in the
But
comments.
no, thanks for having
Right.
us. For
Yeah.
real. Thank you.
No,
Yeah,
for sure.
it's always a
Welcome back.
pleasure.
How's everything been since? I don't even know what episode you guys were. Well, you were.
You know, I don't know the number, but
It's probably like 80 something.
I think it was in the 80s.
Yeah, I think
80s,
yeah.
somewhere in there.
70s,
She
80s.
should be looking on the phone right now to find it.
I
Yeah.
think it might have been like November.
Yeah.
Or maybe early December. Because I thought about it was after.
Would have been November.
Okay.
November.
So, yeah,
timeframe.
that makes sense.
I was in February, I think.
February.
February.
Oh yeah, because you came
right
to the
before
new
the
spot
album
too.
dropped,
Nice,
yeah.
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 Yeah, and I know I did it right after.
Or no, was
dropped
it
their
January?
first single. So.
Might have been
Let's just
January.
go with
Might have been January, right?
February.
Because I think you were after
However you said
Chemic.
that.
November was Vincent DeSoro and you.
Yeah, that sounds right. It was November, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know when he was on last. I wasn't there, but I'm here now.
Lots of memories. Lots of memories.
Right now we're on episode 103.
103, dude.
103.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah,
to
Thanks,
you
man.
guys,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
this
was
is
just
for
talking
everybody.
about that with someone the other day, and like, it's amazing to see, you know, where you started and where you've brought it, and like the guests you've had on, and like some really amazing, you know, conversations and interviews is super cool. So
Yeah, appreciate
cheers
it.
to you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
It's awesome.
Team
You
effort.
guys should
definitely.
celebrate weird numbers instead of like 50 and 100. Just be like, hey guys, we hit
117.
Yeah, we hit 117. What's up? You know, why not?
Yeah.
That would be
83
different.
would've been
Got a
good.
big
That
cake
was
for
my
episode 179.
Yeah, not even 180, just 179. We're celebrating episode 199. We don't care about 200. We care about 199.
78
That's
and a
what
half.
178 and a half.
half an
Just a
episode.
free- yeah.
Yeah, could do a two-parter.
Right, yeah.
Two-parter. But anyways.
Yeah, things are going good, man. You know, we've known each other for a while, and we decided to kind of team up recently and do something different. And we're going to showcase that at the May Day show in Worcester, which is this coming Sunday, the 21st.
Yep.
Go Gorilla.
This will probably air after that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we're going to showcase it there, and then the following weekend, or the following Friday, we'll be at Trend New England in Lowell.
Yep.
Do another set there, and it's been super fun. It's like something different and creative, and it's just been like really cool to like put it together in like a month or so, maybe.
Dang, that quick,
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, like-
yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty
Yeah.
quick, yeah. Well, when did I find out about the show?
Not that long ago.
A month ago.
Like a month and a half.
Yeah, I think
Like
it
a
was
month ago.
Yeah, right.
No,
yeah,
it was
like
like May, right? The end of May or something like
No,
that.
it was a couple months.
Middle
yeah, I
of
think
May,
it might have
middle
been
of
May.
end of May.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're probably at a month and a half, 2 months.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, so I
Um,
mean, you put out your album.
Yeah, I put out
recently.
3 to 1, and obviously, you know, B Snair's got a
Yeah.
guitar part on one of the songs on there, and
Few
so
parts.
we were just
I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. He does guitar on the song, the one
Insert
song.
Here,
Yeah,
here,
walking
and
away.
there.
Yeah, walking away, and so you know, we've been planning and trying to work on like creating a different version, like an alternate version of that,
Word.
where he just does all the instruments. And so I was like, hey, you know, I know Mayday's new album, you know, kind of like revolves around a lot of like breakups and whatever. So I was like, hey, do you think this song would work for this set? He's like, oh, heck yeah. And then it just kind of, we went to go rehearse it, and I was like, hey, you want to try something like really different? And we just kind of came up with this idea, and I think I think we got something special here for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, it was wild, man. It like all happened in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
And we were just like, whoa. And then the show was wild too, because you know, I know last time I was on with Vincent Tesoro, we were talking about our single Manifested Dreams and just that whole side of life, you know. And the Mayday show is something that I really wanted
Which
to
side?
do. What's up?
Never mind.
The rain.
Might be on camera. Oh, the rain?
I think, yeah.
No, you said side of life. I was just seeing which side.
Oh, what side? I'm
Which
just-
side you were
With
talking
With a
about.
Y or with an I?
Spirituality and like, you know, manifesting, meditating.
You need to clarify.
Being grateful and you know.
Of course.
all
Yeah, of
that.
course.
And so it was wild. So it didn't look like there'd be an opportunity to get on the Mayday show.
Mm.
And then next thing I know, Murph got on it, and he had asked, you know, hey, would you want to do the one song? So I was like, wow, that's amazing. You know, I really wanted to open for these guys for a long time, and they're one of my favorite bands. Like, I was going to the show anyway, you know what I mean? So now
Right.
I have to open for that. Like, wow, amazing. And then, like you said, we linked up, and it just clicked. So I was like, why don't we do a whole set? And then it was like, right after that, Vincent hit me up, and he was like, in his own crazy way, he got on the show.
Mm.
So we weren't really sure what that even meant, and immediately he's like, let's just put a set together. So I was like, how did I get on the show twice? You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how
And,
stuff
like,
works. It's dope.
meant to be, you know, like I said, with the way things worked out with him and I, and it was just like so quick, and the connection was there, and we never actually done music together. You know, he sent me the track for Walking Away. I had a guitar, sent it back. He was like, I like this, don't like that. Did another version kind of thing, you know. But we hadn't actually like met in person, so
Right.
it was just like, ooh, it was crazy.
Mm.
The in-person stuff's the best stuff, honestly.
Yeah, it really is. The creativity.
It's a
is
different-
Yeah.
with the energies like right there together.
Yeah. Because it's like when we went and made that beat for When I Grow Up.
Yes.
Or but When You Grow Up.
Yeah.
You know, it was being able to
Still
just
gotta let me know
collaborate.
when we're recording that too.
Yeah.
How we're doing that.
I might actually use that for something much sooner than later. In
Okay.
a good way.
Okay.
So
Fair.
I've honestly
I
been
mean, I got a
thinking
verse locked. Whatever. You let me know.
about- I
dude.
do too. I finished mine too, so I'm super excited for that. And I think I'm gonna put it on the project.
All right.
To be honest, as like the only feature, just because of how meaningful it is for me, and just what I talk about, and obviously what we talk about. I just
Yeah.
I
so
feel
just-
like it'll
just let me
fit.
know. I'll make it happen.
I feel like it'll fit
You know.
where it wants to.
So I always
So,
say, I'm like, just let me know when, and I'll make it happen.
yeah. I've been like
A lot
going
of
through
people
the
just don't let me know when. So
No, I've been because I've been working with Mertz, not to take away from you guys and obviously being
you're
here,
good.
but I've been working with Mertz because we've been like replacing a lot of the Anadomini beats that I originally had planned for it. Because like we were already in the process, and I was like, why don't help him out, not help him out creatively, but just like the business side of things, as far as, you know, to be honest, like he's already doing
a hard
production
A.
on the project, so like let's give him more of a cut on the project and splits and stuff. I'm like, we've already done super dope stuff, so I was like, let's just keep, so like everything that I could, I was like, dude, let's just swap it out.
I got to reach out to him too, actually.
I was like, let's just swap it
Give 'em
out
some work.
and be cool, you know. So there's like maybe like out of the honestly there were 10 Anadomini beats that originally we started with. No, 9. One is No Gimmicks, which I didn't change. I'm not going to change that. And then
Shout out No Gimmick.
yeah, shout out No Gimmick. And then the other 9 were all Anadomini.
Okay.
So now we're at, I think he's got like probably 7. So 7 are now his. 2 are still Anadomini just because they had to be those beats.
I get
and
it.
then
Yeah,
one is
I feel that.
one is No Gimmicks. So I was like, I'd rather have that split. You know, I'd rather it be
that's fair.
original because I was worried that. So, what is it? I think it's one of the songs that we might be working on. No, it's a song that me, Vincent, and D-Rock are doing.
Okay.
A friend of mine that I know who's been a part of Anadomini, he's used that beat before on a project that he's already released, but I didn't know that. And then like I was listening to it, and then like I ended
Always
up coming
worry
across
about
that
that
song
shit.
again. And
Always
I was like,
worry about
oh, damn. I was like, we already have it done. It's like, makes it whatever. And like, we both obviously understand the circumstances surrounding that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'd rather be more original as possible than to have the same beats as somebody else, regardless of how exclusive they may be. Because
I hate that.
Anno sends their stuff out to everybody, so it's like it could have been
and
part of a beat
even
pack.
like and like even the people like I got one of their secret USBs from one of their contests, and like only 25 people got this, but that's 24 other people that could put that same beat out.
Yeah.
You sent me a song, Crispy, because no one can see who I'm pointing to. Sent me a song, a video of somebody, and I was like, yo, I've heard that beat before. And I sent him a song, and I was like, yo, I've been jamming to this song lately. It's the same exact beat. I always worry about that for sure, but
Yeah. So I wanted to avoid it.
it's the game we play.
That's a
Yeah.
big reason I got into like producing heavy, because one of the first couple tracks Vinny and I were working on, we had gotten some beats from Gold's House, which is similar to like a BeatStars. I think it's on BeatStars, but he's a great producer. But, same thing. We didn't own the beat, and like a month before it was gonna come out, I heard the exact same song with the female vocal on it, and it was great. And I was just like, yo, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to
So it's
compete
like,
with something like that.
Yeah, and you just don't. I don't know. So that like started that whole process of like I'm gonna get way better at producing and making my own beats and music, and to avoid that and then own it. which
Right,
is
that
awesome,
too.
'cause you
Yeah.
own it and no one can take that or copy it or
Right.
sell it to someone else or whatever. So
Yeah,
it's
because
awesome that you were able to make it work too. I mean,
like he did Priceless, he did Lessons from the Darkness, like he did those kind of songs. He did the intro, the outro. So it's like we've already made such great music already off of beats that I kind of heard on his website, which are still exclusive, literally exclusive. So I was like, dude, why not be able to be in the studio together? I already have demos, so we can just strip the beat. You have the vocals and just create around it. And it's been super dope. And like we've just been able to do that and just plug and play and been able to just make. So we got one more beat to go. And then, so that's why, so to get to my point is, and adding that song, let me know when, it's just been, I've been kind of doing the process of like, let's replace all the beats first, and then with what I have,
Yeah, I'm
I've
not
been
rushing
recording.
you,
No, I
man.
know.
No, you
I know. No, of course. No, I know. Yeah, get it done. Let's go.
It's done. I just gotta get it.
Yeah, no, mine's done too. Yeah, mine's literally done too. I finished it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
I finished it like a month
I can't do
ago.
tomorrow, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so it's just been like, we have one more beat left. We just finished another one actually this past Sunday. So we'll do that final one, and then actually we started the final one last Sunday.
Yo, told you I'm gonna knock this thing over, baby.
You're gonna be the
I thought that was
you're gonna be the new life.
I heard a thing.
Murph is gonna be the new life.
Hey,
Tearing
Murphy
down,
needs
tearing
a new
down
life.
life.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, we can.
just
That's
kidding.
what we're
Let's not talk
He's
about
like, let's
it.
not.
No, that's really cool, man.
So it's
We're
been
only here for a short while, guys.
yeah. So it's been a process, but It's been super dope because just the stuff that's been coming out, I'm super excited to share. And again, it's all original, so I don't have to worry about competing. It's our own sound.
Yeah.
And just the way he understands everything.
Crispy,
It's
can
cool.
you turn your shutter sound down? Damn.
I can't. Unfortunately, it's not a feature I have.
Really? There's not a
That
silent
is
mode on
wild,
there?
though. This
Step
is-
up, I can.
I'm just over there.
Unfortunately, you get no.
I'm like listening to Jay and I'm like, Marlo.
That's what adds that dramatic
You
flair
came
to
up
it.
for Crispy, no, I'm just kidding.
Dave,
Right.
sign us up for one for the pod too.
No, speaking
Yeah,
of
right.
But-
Dominique,
Go ahead.
real quick.
No, go.
Vinny and I were gonna do the recent contest we just put out.
Did they do the song contest?
Yeah, so it might have just closed, I think. So
I didn't even see anything for
he
it.
picked a beat. It was really
Me neither.
dope. We wrote a song almost in completion to it, and then we decided like, wow, we like this song so much, we should probably buy the beat as well. We thought it got sold exclusive right before that, which it did. So it was like the top tier. Someone bought it, so we have no access to the beat anymore. And then it wasn't even able to be part of the contest. So we're gonna do kind of what you were just saying, where we're gonna take our verses we wrote, we both rap on it and do some singing and stuff, and just like strip it and start fresh. But we really liked what we made.
Yeah.
So it was a big time bummer, and then
That's happened to me before with them.
Yeah, we couldn't
I've got
even
like 10
submit-
songs
Really
right
hard to
now like
duplicate
that.
something like that.
With just
Yeah.
beats I can't
Yeah,
use.
it's gonna be tough. He was able to still do a song with his buddy that isn't a phenomenal singer and get it entered, so that's real cool. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the new version ends up becoming, because it's like just these vocal ideas, and then we'll try to create something around it. You know, that's similar but not the same, obviously, as what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like-
that was a bummer, man.
Yeah, like I have hundreds of their beats because like when you do the contest and you get higher up, like you get put into their inner circle and you get beats every month. It's like 25 beats
Yeah,
per
you-
month, and I've done it for like 3 years, so it's like 3 years times 25 times whatever that equates
Yeah, and
to.
you won a few times, right? So
Yeah.
you won, like,
Yeah.
10 beats or premium.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna use for the project.
Yeah.
But then like some of the again like some of them probably went out to beat packs because some of them are older. So some of them probably went out to beat packs.
Makes sense.
So whether it's
I mean,
the
some of
25
the
per
beats
month-
you sent for the MOCG mixtape,
yeah,
I definitely got in like a beat pack from them.
that's what I'm saying.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
and those were exclusive ones that they
Oh,
had
really?
sent out for something
Okay.
else.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
that
yeah.
beat pack, and they were like, "Oh, we'll
Yeah.
give it to you too." So
Yeah.
it's
I respect what they're doing. It's just not,
for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
like
You know.
the features and stuff.
yeah.
I have like 4 exhibit features right now I could use. I'm just probably not going to.
X to the Z?
But I'll probably just
'Cause
write.
I'm not the only one who has them, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You
like
know
the
what I
same
mean? Like
verses.
if I'm gonna get an exhibit verse, it's gonna be
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
original, like
it's gonna be like I'd
Yeah.
set it up with exhibit and I paid him buku bucks to give me a verse. That's
Or he
That's
was
a-
like,
that's
you're
what I-
dope, I'm down.
yeah, which would be wild
Even
as well.
better.
Yeah, but
Hey,
that's how I feel
you know.
about it too. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm-
don't want to just like get something that's not.
I mostly did it for the
That
beats.
just feels like a remix.
I mostly did
that
it for all the
artist
beats.
Didn't actually
You know,
want to be on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I'll use the beats to write to kind of do the same thing, like
Yeah.
get some demos and like ideas, and then strip it. And 'cause, I mean, I literally have tons
Yeah, I
to
remember
utilize,
that a lot.
but I won't. I'm not gonna. I'm probably done with Anno Domini.
Yeah.
I respect everything. I mean, they got me to where I am today, so that's
Yeah,
not not a knock to them by any means. But yeah, as far as using, I mean, again, I have merch now, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
I don't really need to
Yeah,
go
you can
anywhere,
really create
and it's all original.
what you want.
Yeah.
On the spot, basically.
Literally.
Get the sound you're going for.
Yeah,
So
so
nice too to have someone to work with like that. You know, that's basically what I've been doing on like being merch on that side of things. And
it's so
been
much better.
and inspiring too, because like mostly Vinny, but I work with a few other people. But you know, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm kind of feeling like this kind of vibe," and then it's like I get to sit down and try to make something to emulate that that I probably wouldn't have like thought of on my own. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think of like that for a song idea of like a feeling or something. You know, so it's cool when you can like really create with someone
Yeah,
on the other side of things.
yeah. The in person is so much better, like we were saying.
Yeah, so that's dope, man.
Yeah, we're just able to pick stuff off You know, hey, that sounds cool. No, it doesn't. No, take that out. No, switch that. Do that. Do that. And it's not like you don't run into the. And again, not that there's anything wrong with it, but you don't run into the. You send it. This is cool, but let's switch this. All right, send it back. All right, listen to this. All right, send it back. Oh no, switch this. No, no.
Yeah, it can be.
You know, whereas we do 4-hour sessions. L.Y.F.E and Murph have been there. Crispy's been there too. 4-hour session, you literally can for majority of the time we've knocked out a beat.
That's sick.
From start drum pad type of thing to
Boots and cats,
pretty
boots
much
and cats.
yeah, boots and cats. Literally. So yeah, no, yeah, keep doing that because originality is where it's at.
Yeah.
Macintosh.
A lot of stuff in the works for sure.
I gotta stay
Vincent
true
and
to
I
form.
got a EP we're gonna drop next month. It'll have the 2 recent songs that we put on it and 3 new.
Do you want
songs.
this?
So I'm really
This thing
pumped
is
for
making-
that.
I'll
And
put
then,
it back. It's making my back so hot.
We've got a couple things on the sidelines that are in the works with different projects with different rappers and vocalists, and we kind of talked a little about one of the projects earlier, but I don't want to announce anything yet. But yeah, it's been really fun and super cool, and I'm just trying to stack a bunch of beats up and then find the right people.
Yeah, same.
And, yeah, I got a dude hopefully out of Florida. I really like his style a lot. That we'll be having a beat come out, a track.
Or yeah.
That I made the beat for that'll happen soon, and a couple other things like that. But it does make a huge difference when you can do it in person.
Yeah.
You really get that connection, and there's a energy.
You get more done, and that's how you know
Yeah.
you're getting more done. Yeah, you just bounce off of each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to not mind sending my shit off and getting a verse back, or me sending a verse to somebody, but it's much better. I'd rather be in the studio.
Yeah. Well, then you have that total creative freedom too, like Jay was just saying, let's try this, try that, where if you just have a beat someone sent you, it's well, you could try a bunch of different things over different parts, but
Yeah.
you can't move the parts around, or be oh, maybe that verse should be extended and
Yeah.
the bridge shouldn't come till after,
Yeah.
So to be right there is next level, and then doing it on your own, like we just talked about, then it's yours, it's unique, you own it, no one's going to come out with a song that's exactly the same because you made it.
Yeah.
So it's more work and more expensive, but I think that it's really worth it.
It's a better product
It is.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you've got something completely original, and you can be this is mine, are mine, and the producers, not something I bought off a website that
Yeah.
or someone else spitting over to, or singing over, so
Right.
that's dope.
As long as you go into that understanding of knowing that, if you're fine with that, cool, by all means,
Yeah.
go for it. But, especially if you're just starting out and you're just trying to create, dude, if you want to use beats that, are leased to other people,
Oh yeah.
by all means, go for it. But if you're really trying to get to a point where you're serious about, super serious about it, when you can, start getting your own beats. Find a producer, find somebody that you can really click with and knows what you're looking for and can really kind of pick those cues that come up. There's things I don't tell Mertz, and he'll just do it, and I'm yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
And I'm he's dude, you already know. So find that producer that you can really click with and just work with if you can. Or, it's so much easier.
No, for sure.
I mean, if you can do it yourself, that's even better. But again, option 2, find somebody and truly invest in it. It's worth it for sure.
No, it is a great way to get a start, like you said. If you can't afford a studio, studio time or a producer to work with, it's get a beat pack, get a laptop and an interface and a microphone, and you can make music, So it's definitely really viable. I mean, it's a great way to do things, but as you progress, in the game, I think that's super important. So you've been up to some cool stuff lately. What have you been doing? A couple music videos?
Who, me?
Album? Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped a whole album since the last time that he was here.
Yeah,
It's been
I did.
Content.
Oh, I'm just chilling, y'all. My bad.
I'm just
chilling. I'm letting y'all talk. I'm just listening. Yeah, I dropped the album 3-1. It's doing great. better than anything I've dropped before, which is awesome. Feels great. Music
all
video.
on it.
Yeah, actually, literally everybody in this room right now is
Has a part. Has a part on it.
Even
Crispy in the bag.
Cameraman's on it.
He's on a couple. You got more features than anybody, bro.
Say something. What? What? Say something.
Listen, I want to change my splits real quick.
He's like, I don't make music, I don't produce, and I don't sing or rap, but I'm on the album more than anybody else.
Yo, figure that out.
That's bars.
And he probably spit hard in the nose.
Behind the scenes, he's literally on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, man. You know how like
Straight accidents.
you know how like certain rappers will have like crackheads and stuff in the intros. There's my crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. I got all the love in the world for Crispy, man. No,
He just
you
put
already know.
Crispy up here and then just went.
Yeah.
See you later.
Hey,
Right up.
Hey,
He was like, yo, stand on this very tall chair and then watch.
Maybe even
nah, you
And then he
know.
gets helped back up.
That's
Hey.
how you know they're boys, though. 'Cause
Yeah, no, it's all love. It's all love. No. No, like with Crispy, I feel like it's for both of us. Like, hey, you're doing great, but there's always room for improvement.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's what I love about Crispy. Because he'll be like, yeah, good job. What's next?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, you know what? I haven't even thought of that. He's like, why not? I was like, because that thing just finished. I just stopped the other thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But, nah.
Yeah, why not?
It's all love for
You
sure.
need people like that, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, move on.
Crispy definitely.
There ain't no time for celebration right now. There ain't nothing to celebrate right now. You know what I mean?
We gotta keep going.
Yeah, you can take a
No.
little time.
No.
You always celebrate the small wins, but you don't
No.
celebrate them on a big scale. Bro.
Right,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
That's
No
right.
celebrations.
You enjoy the night. All right, cool. Next day, that was last night. Bro.
Yeah.
Don't enjoy any of
Win
it.
or loss,
Just
man.
kidding.
Move on.
Yeah.
Just playing.
Yeah, win or loss.
I'm very sarcastic, and that's what it is with Crispy. But in reality, I got all the love in the world for this man. He shot the music video 3, 2, 1 for the album, as well as being on the album and all the behind the scenes of the album that did and did not come out. You know what I mean? Had me change a couple things on the album just because he thought it would sound better. And he was right. you know what I'm saying? So like the song 3, 2, 1, for instance, like that was slower. And he's like, try it faster. And I did, and I thought it sounded better. So I'm like, all right,
Here we go.
let's keep it, like you said, it's got
Shit's
all
hella catchy,
literally has
man,
all
like-
of you on it. J Fate's on there, Life's on there, B Snair's on there,
Yes, sir.
Crispy's on there, you know what I mean?
Who else?
I'm on there somewhere. Yeah.
couple parts.
Yeah. I'm on like one or two of them, something like that. Yeah.
Why did I not
yeah.
catch that?
Right?
I gotta go back and listen and
Yo.
look for you specifically.
I mean, run it up, you know what I'm saying?
And that whole project you did with Byron G, right?
Yeah, the whole thing was produced by Byron G.
Shout out Byron G.
Oh yeah, huge shout out Byron G. He's definitely taking a little step back right now, so which is why I said earlier I think I need to talk to Mertz a little bit as well.
Dude,
Reach out,
I'm telling you. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, and actually I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna say it. Crispy and I are working on something right now too. Another video for the album. I'll throw that out there. You know what I mean? Working on another one. He wanted to do something that he's been wanting to do for a while. I was there, and I was like, "All right, well, let's do it."
Right.
It doesn't have to be the best thing in the world. You know what I mean? But at least like for your first time, we'll get you to get it done. This is what you want to do. I want a new video.
Right.
Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. And
Might as well.
I think it turned out dope. Like I said, I'm not gonna, like you said, I'm not gonna say too much, but
It's all secrets.
so yeah, that's how this industry is. Shh, don't tell anybody,
Yeah,
man. Like,
mine's
come
in
on.
the secret podcast.
You know.
Isn't that cool?
It's not coming out for 16 months. All right, you're the first one to know.
was
Don't
gonna say
say a thing. You know
I
what
was
I'm
gonna say
saying?
16
that's what- yeah, I mean maybe you never know, bro. Like
Hey, you could be
That's a
J
little too
Faith
long.
and take 10 years to do an album, so
Hey, as long as you complete it,
You know.
you're proud of it, right?
yeah, exactly.
you could be Michael Murphy III, drop one album and go on a podcast 600 times.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah, promoting the same
promoting
album.
the same album. Yeah,
People, you know,
Check it
I couldn't
out.
be Michael Murphy III. I couldn't be that.
yeah,
still
you
artists
know.
from like what?
That's
60s
true.
and 70s out there doing their music from the 60s. And
Yeah,
70s.
man. Yo,
That's true.
good music
Was it
never
Bruce
dies.
Springsteen still
Still
touring?
Yeah, good music never
Dolly
dies.
Parton,
Yeah.
That's what it is. Good music never dies. I don't know if I look super fat right now.
Nah.
Nah, you wearing black, bro. It
Oh,
slims
yeah,
you
it's
down.
Jenga,
What are you
100%.
doing?
Jenga, that's a dope game. Jenga's
100%.
blocking you.
Stop, they can't see.
I'm gonna assume yes,
I look fat.
probably.
Thanks.
I've been
So
sucking
you got
in
daddy
the
vibe.
whole
Look,
time.
you
I've
gotta
been saying.
maintain your figure, bro. You know?
And that's usually
Maintain
different with a
figure,
black shirt. Usually the black shirt
Yeah,
makes
the
you look
black's supposed
slimmer.
to slim it down. I wear the white shorts so everything below the waist looks huge. You know what I'm saying?
The B on your shirt is
Good trick.
the B on your shirt is a capital B instead of a small one.
Yeah,
I saw that. I actually thought it was New Balance. Earlier.
Nah, it's
And then
Marley B,
yeah.
I was
man.
like, oh, that's dope shirt.
Shout out
dude.
Marley
There you
B.
go.
He's on the album.
Broken
too.
Complex. He's on the album too. Yeah, actually, matter of fact, he's see.
And he's
I
on
got
the
literally
tour.
the only person I'm missing is Cody Pope. That's
Fair.
it.
Shout out
Fair.
Marley B too. He's
Shout
on
out
the
Marley
tour.
B. Shout out Cody
Yeah.
Pope. Yeah, he's on tour with
Mayday.
Mayday right now. Yeah,
Kid Problems.
DJ
Cody
Apple.
is? Cody's on tour with me.
No, Marley B. Marley
Oh,
B.
word,
Yeah. I
was
think
like,
Cody's
wait,
locked in.
I was like, I missed it.
right now.
Yeah, he was actually he had a session right after my production session.
Yeah, he's been working
Sunday.
with Birds more as well, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. I mean, they were part of Vatican Life.
Yeah. No, they've worked
it's like
together
they've
for a while.
been-
Yeah,
Connected.
but Byron was doing everything.
That's how I met
and,
Mertz.
You know, and then
Okay.
so.
Yeah, because
Doing everything for friggin' multiple artists, full albums, everybody's different. Like I get it, that's a lot of work. that's a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
as someone that's done like the mixing and mastering process and doesn't even do it like someone that knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why he had a session afterwards, so he could handle that a little differently. Yeah. What else am I up to? Nothing? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think that's it. I got a couple more songs in the works. We got some songs. Well, yeah, but
Some songs,
some
yeah.
shows. You know what I mean? Coming up as well. All of us got a show coming up. Actually,
Yeah, I was
matter of
gonna-
fact,
We do.
Gonna do the plugs. Soon,
Matter of
so we can
fact.
hit on that.
plug that in.
Again, everybody in this room will be there. We got
Yeah.
OCG night. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Collective.
He goes from knocking down a mic
He's
to knocking down the
he's down,
pictures.
he's
I'm knocking down everything.
Yeah, MOCG
Tearing
night,
down the
August
house.
9th, which is a Friday at
Sorry, repeat that. We were all talking.
MOCG night, August 9th, 9 p.m. Panucci's, Concord, New Hampshire. We
Yeah.
got the whole team coming out,
The
10 artists.
whole team.
We're celebrating our homie 13 Ball,
Mm-hmm.
his recovery and being okay, and alive, as well as just showcasing our collective. So probably be close to like a 4-hour event, but doors are at 9. It's $5 cover, and it's gonna be a great time. Super stoked. So
Pull
You
up,
might-
pull up, pull up.
yeah,
Pull up, pull up.
$5,
Pull up.
10 artists. There's gonna be a
Five-
cipher at the end.
There's 10 of us?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, Vincent DeSora will be there with me, so there's technically 9 MOCG artists. And we got our boy Vinny T.
Yeah, he's honorary at this
Yeah,
point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, at least, you know.
Doing photography and hanging out. So yeah, it's gonna be a great time, man. We're gonna celebrate our good friend Ian and
Yeah.
the founder of our collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
big facts.
he's doing well, and he's gonna come out and everybody will do sets, and then we'll do a couple things together and have the cipher. So I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a good time.
For sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So like $5.
Yeah, it's gonna be
If you
wild.
like
you get-
hip hop, if you
3.5
like R&B,
hours.
if you like pop,
Yeah.
if you like rock,
If you like any music.
jazz,
If you like
Yeah.
punk
Country,
rock,
come
like,
on
literally, like what you like, it's gonna be there that
everything.
night.
If you like music, come out.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
like music
Yeah, exactly.
in
Just come out,
general,
yeah.
I think the only thing we'd be missing is reggae.
Yeah, I mean, I might do a little
You
bit
know.
of some like folky acoustic.
Let's do a reggae track then, fuck.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to do a reggae track. Don't,
Kinda
yeah.
Afrobeats.
yeah. I'm telling you, I'll do whatever, man.
It's my first show in a
Get
year.
it.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Last one was, I mean, we said it before, the Attic the show that we had at the attic.
Oh,
Yeah, last
word?
August.
It's my last. That was my last show.
Yeah. And that was
Word.
right after MOCG Fest last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that must have been.
That was like
Just
the weekend
after.
after.
So
Yeah.
we did
Yeah.
we did
We-
Trend what a couple weeks last month.
Trend was last
Oh yeah,
month.
the
Yeah,
showcase
last
stuff
month.
they
That
were
was
doing.
my first show since October. No, I did November with Chemic, the rap night thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was my first one since November though.
yeah. I almost did rap night, but then
Yeah.
the snow kicked it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was
would have
crazy,
been it. But
sorry, not to
no, you're good. You're good.
the MOCG Fest last year. I think when we were, Joe was talking like,
Up in London,
introducing me, and I think I had said something wild like, "Oh, I haven't played a show in a year." It had been almost 3 years
Gee.
Dang.
because of COVID and then my accident
Yeah.
and then recovery. All this thing.
Yeah.
So like right after that, I was like, "Whoa." So I hadn't done much really since then either until more recently. I've been kind of popping out here and there, doing some solo stuff, doing like acoustic folk and
Yep,
some
yep,
loop
yep.
stuff. And then doing a couple shows. I've got two other bands that I play with now too. So we did like Concord Market Days and
Mm.
hosted an acoustic circle. So it's been really cool for me to just
The
like,
acoustic
pop
circle's
around the
cool. I've
genres.
seen some videos
Oh,
of
thanks,
that.
man,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's really.
Yeah.
It's a really good time.
Looks
and
fun.
That's free every Saturday at the Forum Pub in Concord, 2 to 5. And it's always a great group of people. Like, we get different people every weekend. Somebody different hosted every Saturday. Yeah, and it's just great, It's like go around and pick different songs and
Yeah.
play them. And I don't know, last time when I hosted, we had like a stand-up bass player. We had a fiddle player. We had like a harmonica player, mandolin player, like six acoustics, a guy was
Jeez.
playing a djembe, I think, or no, like a cajon is what I meant to say. It was just really cool, and everyone vibes out to
Yeah.
like, songs that kind of everyone knows, and then
Just a single cajon, not the cajones.
This guy.
going like,
Just-
I
Just
can't
one.
think of that guy's name right now, but yeah, single cajon.
Where's the other one?
How's it been for you? Like, because obviously the last time that we talked, you were kind of like just coming out of like the recovery phase, if you will, to like now like kind of being like more active, kind of getting into things a little bit more like you were before. Like, how's that been? And obviously like making that transition, from what you were doing before to kind of where you're
it's
at
been a
now,
blessing, man.
like for yourself, not just like obviously like, yeah, I'm out doing stuff, but like just yourself in general.
Yeah, no, it's been a blessing for real. It's just been amazing. Everybody's been like receiving just my music really well, and me being out, and I had some like social anxiety kind of at first because I hadn't been out in public in that way for a couple years, and then just hadn't seen that crew of people like in the Concord scene especially for a while, and it was definitely like just in my own head. You know what I mean? So I went out a few times to watch some homies play that I hadn't seen for a few years, and they all killed it, and then just kind of got back into the scene a little bit, and through doing that I got some opportunities to play, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it, and that kind of was a little bit scary for me because the first opportunity that I took was a 2-hour solo set, like a whole like event by myself, and I was like, can I even do 2 hours of music like out of my memory just on my own, and I was able to pull it off, and I had a couple mistakes, but like it was cool. Crispy was there, and
It's your first one back, like
yeah, and like
you
the
know.
owner was really happy, and I didn't get paid or anything. It was just like I just want to do it to like test the waters, see what I can do, make sure that I can do this, and also as me stepping into like a solo artist, because I've always kind of performed with someone else or maybe 2 other people, so that was different for me to like take leadership and be like, I'm the only one that's gonna do all the vocals, all the music,
Right.
so it was really cool, man, and I still have some things to work through in my recovery and some surgeries that I still need, but like I'm just blessed, you know what I mean? I'm doing great overall because I'm alive and I'm here,
Yeah, man.
and I'm able to play music and do shows, and
Can't say, bro,
great-
you got
great
blown
group
up,
of
bro.
people.
You got blown up. You know what I'm saying?
I did for real get blown up, man. Super lucky.
Yeah, that wasn't fake. That really happened.
Yeah, that just happened.
Like literally.
No,
And here you are,
Not to
man.
joke about that,
I'm
but
lucky
Yeah,
to be
no,
alive.
no.
I'm lucky I'm not paralyzed. I had a lot of hip injuries and pelvis fractures, and I broke my back, and it was crazy, you know, some wild things. And then I had severe burns on my hands that I had to work through, and multiple surgeries on each hand. And that was like a definitely a moment in learning for sure, which I think I might have talked about on the last pod a little bit. Like, I would get to a certain place in my recovery where maybe I could play a little bit of guitar, and I would be like, oh, thank God, like, I'm able to do this a little bit again. And then it'd be like, another surgery, like 10 steps backwards to go 15 steps forward eventually. But that was like, you know, kind of like a kick in the cajon ace.
Hey.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Just because it was like, what do you mean? Like, I have to re-heal again and like take these steps backwards. Like, now that I'm able to kind of take care of myself a little more, be more independent again, like make some food for myself and things like that. And then also thank God do music, which keeps me sane, you know. And then it was like 3 weeks of nothing. And then a few, you know, more of recovery and back to physical therapy, and then get to the place I was at before the surgery to hopefully get further along the line. So it's definitely been a process, man. But, you know, what's been inspiring is like everyone, like where I was kind of going with this to wrap it up, in the scene has just been so like welcoming, and like they're like, I'm so inspired that you're here doing this and that you're like back doing what you love to do at any capacity. And like, you know, my hands are still a little bit weird and they're not the same as they used to be. I have like major restrictions in my right hand with my pinky and thumb, but blessed by God that like my left hand's great. So, you know, it's not great, but in comparison, it's like I'm able to do what I love to do and play some instruments. So it's been cool, man. And everyone's just been really accepting of me and just like positive, you know. So I got all love for everybody in the scene and my crew, and bringing like more people in, you know, Murph and I hooking up, and L.Y.F.E and I
this guy
jammed a few times. We got some music in the works and a couple things, and we did a cool cover video that people seem to like, which I asked if people wanted the full version, and they said yes, so I got to get that out there.
Word.
Still haven't posted it. And then Chris is amazing, man. He just kind of came in with Murph, and totally has just been like not only like a huge positive influence on both of us, but getting me opportunities and you know, just reaching out to other people that I wouldn't have been able to, you know, talk to just because I don't know them or whatever. And he's like, hey, would you want to maybe do this? So I recently did like the Flow Free or Die Entertainment Flow Talk podcast.
Right.
Thanks to Krispy, which another really cool interview that just dropped. So things have just been good, man. You know.
Yeah.
When I get down about something or I'm in pain, you know, it's just like, I just have to remember I'm grateful. Like, I could be dead, I could be paralyzed. I had a significant brain injury. My hands were very, very severely burned. Like,
You could be missing parts.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Him, like,
You could be me. Literally, though. Ain't nobody be me, bro. Ain't nobody want to be. Those people.
Yeah, man, I'm blessed and lucky and grateful every day, and I still have a road ahead of me, but like, that's something I'm gonna just enjoy the best I can, whether it's surgeries or whatever. It's all meant to be. So
Speaking of hands,
yeah,
when on video, does anybody else feel like, what do I do with my hands?
yeah.
like in a music video.
Just right now, I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't.
I know. I've seen you like up here.
I'm like, does
This
this
is pretty
look like a?
comfortable. Like, just put them.
I don't know. I feel like I'm
I
super
have mine
lax
here.
on this couch right now.
I have the corner. I have the corner, so like I can kind of
Yeah, you
like.
kind of got.
I'm like, do I put my arm here? He just said we're hooking up. I don't want to sit. Like, you know what I mean?
hooking up.
Yeah, well, not like that, but you know, I know. Yeah, we.
So it's
hooked
already
up
been
and-
done.
Yeah, exactly. It's in the past.
Closer then.
This is date number 2. This is date
I
number
got a
2.
terminal
At your
Guys, I'm
podcast.
gonna cut this episode a little short. You know, I'm just playing.
Sometimes I like to put them like right here, you know, one right there, one up here.
Like I said, everything was 10 minutes. You know, it's like,
That was your fault, not mine.
Oh man. Oh
Alright,
boy.
seriously. last note there.
Yeah, you know.
We have to wrap this up.
Yeah, right. Like,
And
OCG night, August
yeah, August 9th.
Thanks for
come
coming out. Appreciate
You know,
all of y'all.
9 a.m.
We'll be doing music and not comedy, so don't worry.
There'll be some of both.
Yeah, probably, but
Yeah, we always have some weird stink
yeah,
up
there's always
on
something.
our set.
I don't know.
Our sets
yeah,
that we
there's
do.
always something for sure.
Because there's always that weird lag in between songs. Because I don't know if it's like the DJ or whatever. So there's always like that weird like 15 seconds of just like even the 10 seconds of just dead air of just nothing. We're just like,
right,
oh yeah. So about the weather,
Yeah,
you know, it's been pretty
we're all
crazy.
here.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
we're all here. Oh, that's cool, right? Yeah.
That's actually what I will say. Like working with B Snair, it's quick because I don't have to wait on the DJ. You know what I mean? He's like, we already know what we're doing.
Right.
He gets right to
Because you're
it.
doing the instrument, right?
Yeah.
You're doing the
Yeah,
instruments
like
too.
live
So
looping.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
so
just
you don't
it's
even
like,
have to-
we have our cues, we know where he's coming in, we know where I'm coming in, we know what's happening, and we don't even have to stop necessarily unless like there's an
Yeah, it's
actual,
nice in that way 'cause
technical
we
reason.
Can like let it roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. I just
For
think
sure.
it's
That's what like I think I told you too, Murph. But like that's what like me and Mertz are gonna try to do too eventually, because like he's
Yeah.
producing everything. So like
Yeah.
eventually we'll get to a point we do a show, like he'll just start putting the beat together
Yeah.
like live,
Hey,
and then you just
okay.
rap, you
Love
know,
that.
just rap
Yeah.
to it too.
Oh,
so
that's
like
cool.
similar, kind of similar to
Build
what you
it.
guys
It's
are
tough to. I will
You're your
tell you.
own thing. I don't
we
wanna
got
say
this
it's the same.
15-minute set coming up. I will tell you, trying to make this happen in 15 minutes is a
It's a
whole.
lot happening
It's
in 15 minutes.
yeah, like there's a lot. Like literally, there's a lot. I'm like, and I realized that, and I was like, all right, we got to figure out how to make this feel like we're not just bombarding them.
Yeah.
as
Right, right,
well.
right.
You know what I mean?
Make it
Because-
fluid and
Yeah, you know, and which I think we've gotten there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After today's rehearsal, I think we
Yeah.
got there.
And like you said too, it's kind of nice because, you know, let's say I loop a bass line. If I want to let that go an extra 10, 15 seconds, the beat's not going to drop if he's talking because I'm paying attention to him talking.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like we kind of have the cues, like you mentioned, of like, oh, maybe he might extend this intro 15 seconds, but it's not going to be an issue because I'm listening to what's happening and I know not to drop the beat for an extra measure or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
Whereas if you just have the beat, it's like, all right,
you can
like, it's-
manipulate it how you
Yeah,
want.
it's coming in at the 8. I have until the 8.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
that's
it.
frustrating.
I have
sometimes.
24.25 seconds to say what I need to say,
How many times?
and that's it.
Yeah, how many times you see an artist, you know, especially like on our level and stuff, where they'll be talking for a minute and then they're like, run it back, like restart.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool, you know, as long as I don't mess up what I'm doing and my loops are correct, then it's like we can kind of run it that way and have a little more flexibility,
Yeah.
which has been nice. But
Well, yeah, because then you like rush through what you're trying. Like you and I have done it like a million
Oh, yeah.
times. Like you try to like rush through something of what you're trying to say, or like yeah, and then like, but in the back of your mind, you're also trying to like count the beat and like
Yeah,
make sure that
yeah.
you're coming
Oh
in
my
at the right
gosh.
time,
how
and
many
then
measures did I just talk for?
exactly, yeah.
So it's like you know, where it's like because you see, I love those kind of shows. Like I mean, I'll use Linkin Park as an example, just as the first thing that comes to my mind. But it's like, you can modify the beat too. Like you could like start it sounding like something different, and then everybody's like, "What song are they gonna play?" And then you hear like those key notes, and you're like, "Oh, let's go!" You're like, "Okay, word."
Yeah.
So you can like do stuff like that where it's like you can kind of trick the audience a little bit into what you're actually doing, and then kind of hit them with the left hook of
Yeah,
what you're actually doing,
I like that.
which is cool. So it's like I love stuff like that because then it keeps it
We're there to see a show.
original, and it's
Yeah.
not like, oh hey, here's like kind of a similar version of what you could hear on Apple and Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, sometimes that's where you just have to roll with it, but if you can switch it up, like
Yeah, if
it's
you can do something
something-
different, do
it's a
something
show.
different. Yeah,
It
exactly.
becomes a show.
Give them a show.
versus-
If you want to hear the album on Spotify or whatever, go ahead and listen to it there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna come see live, why would you come see somebody live if they're gonna do the exact same thing? As
Yeah,
if
the
you were
same
gonna hear it?
ad libs, like the
yeah,
same
Like, no, for
intro.
no, exactly.
Which again, there is, it happens. There's no. I've done it 101 times.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
same.
I'll probably do it again. You know what I mean? But like, if you have that opportunity to give somebody something different and a reason to come see you perform, then like that's
make it memorable.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas the
you know,
like,
thank
oh,
you,
yeah,
because
that's
I'm
what
drawing a blank on words apparently. Like that's what it is. Like if I go to see a show, like I've seen it at a bunch of shows, or even just like Red Set List or whatever, and like they'll do 4 songs, but it's like one song slot. They'll just do like, well, you've done it, we've done it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you'll mash up three songs together. Do this, bam, right
Switch
to the
it
next
up,
one. Do
yeah,
this,
yeah,
boom, and like.
It's like a
That's
two
something
and a
different.
half, but it's like 3 songs
Yeah,
blended
exactly,
into one. Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
different. It's like, oh wait, like you don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, you don't know what to
Love doing
expect.
stuff like that. Like if I can
Yeah.
at least do that, like cool.
Literally,
You know, especially if it's like feature songs, because obviously usually you'll only have like 1, maybe 2 verses on it. Or
Yeah.
if you can, you know, you did a song with somebody else, like grab that beat, you know, if they have the instrumental, whatever, and then do your verse
part,
and then
yeah.
switch it into another thing. And it's like,
why
oh,
not, man?
didn't
I
even
mean,
expect that.
even bigger artists do that with
yeah,
feature songs.
that's kind of where I
They're
got
like,
it from,
you
yeah,
know,
to be honest.
because that's the thing. If you're
Did it
trying
in
to get your
Portland,
name
they
out,
rotated like all of our songs pretty
yeah.
much.
And if you're trying to get your
Worked
name
out
out,
great,
why
too.
not just do one verse? Boom, on to the next one. Boom, on it. Give them the whole thing. And they're like, wow, okay, they got a lot of different
It
stuff.
diversifies it a
Yeah.
little bit too, because
Wow.
like you can do one song and then you can also get like multiple like sounds
There's so
together.
many things you can do besides just be like, yo, DJ, press play.
Right.
You know what I mean? So many different
But
things you can
could
do.
Showcase like kind of the best parts of certain songs that you can't fit all those tracks in your set.
Yeah, like shows that like L.I.F E, yeah, because like shows that like L.I.F E couldn't make it, or for whatever reason or whatever. Like I've blended like 2 of our like 2 songs that we've done, like just the verses.
Yeah.
And then just you've been there. Too.
Yeah.
You've been there.
I was there.
And just doing something like that, and this way it like showcases it for both of us.
Yeah.
You know, it's because obviously if like you're like, hey, like I really like that song, well now go
Yeah.
check out the album and check out L.I.F E, and you know, so it works out in that way. I don't think if people want to do that, like somebody wants to do a verse off of a song that is on my album, but their verse, like, dude, take it. You know, because then again, it brings attention to both of us at some point, especially if people are
If someone
vibing
likes
with
it, they're gonna go check it out, and then they're gonna hear the whole thing, and
yeah. So it's like
Exactly.
there's no
And that's
no
my
disadvantage
thing
to
with
it.
like what we're doing is it's the way I'm trying to approach it is basically I'm trying to make it resonate with the people,
Yeah.
not just like, okay, there's some dude rapping right now with some music behind him. Like I'm trying to make it resonate a little bit. So like we might include something you might know, but it's gonna be with a little twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you hear that, it grabs you, and then as soon as you're grabbed, you know, as long as you keep up the momentum, you keep doing well with what you're doing, they're gonna stay right there. They're gonna stay locked in. They're gonna be like, oh wait, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Like, I haven't seen somebody else do that. You know what I mean? Whatever it may be. So,
Oh, excuse me.
plus, I just love live instruments.
Yeah, live instruments
Overall,
are just dope in
dude. Like,
general,
yeah,
so.
it's a game changer, man.
Yeah,
It
huge.
feels so much better and so much, different, I guess. Really, I guess would be the easiest way to say it. You know what I mean?
It adds like more. There's more energy.
Yeah, like he could hit the right. Well, it happened earlier. We were rehearsing, and he was like, we were doing a song, and we were doing it really well. And then like he just hit the right melody on the guitar, and I even felt myself like I just slipped into the song. You know what I mean? And like he even said, he's like, I felt it. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, me too. Like I just slipped. I was where I needed to be for that emotion or whatever it may be for that song.
Yeah.
And it's,
that was something I hadn't played really to that song before or
Yeah.
ever played. You know, it just kind of happened. Which if it was all backing tracks, that would never.
Yeah, you can't manipulate it.
It's the same thing.
Manipulate it in
Yeah,
the same
the
way.
creative moment was there and it really worked, and then we just like locked into that vibe.
probably why these artists get sick of playing the same music. Because it's the same
Yeah.
every time. They don't try and like, there's different ways you can do it, you know? Like,
Well, that's how this even all started. Because you were like, hey, would you want to do an acoustic version of Walking Away?
mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. And then we sat down for a few minutes with the acoustic, and I was like, I think we could do something bigger and more unique if we did like some looping layers and bass and drums, and then that evolved into the 10 minutes that we were quickly like, we should just do a whole set of
Yeah.
Yeah.
like just the whole
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And
It's
it was-
that easy. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, and then stuff that he like had for suggestions just worked so quick, and then the ideas I had worked real quick, and then we just brought it together, and we were like, well, clearly we're supposed to be doing this. You know, 'cause it wouldn't happen that way if it was not meant to be. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool, man.
Sometimes that stuff is just so simple, but people just overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
To the point you're just like,
People
oh, like you could have just like sat, just sat and had that meeting, and look what happened.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I sat and had a meeting with Mertz, and we were just like, yeah, let's do it, and like here you are, type of thing. So
Yeah.
just take the time to have that conversation, and you'd be surprised what can come of it. Crispy and I had a conversation. Hey, how are we gonna make this work? All right, we figured out how to make it work. Here we are.
Yeah, man.
Life,
that's
same
what's up.
thing when we do projects and stuff. It's like,
Communication, man,
hey,
is
how can
literally
we make
key
this
to
work?
everything.
Cool.
Communication
Done.
is key to everything.
Murph, same thing. Hey,
Everything.
I'm looking for a hype man. Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, how are we gonna make this work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
Here we are.
And
Like,
here we are.
Simple
You
stuff,
know what I'm
like,
saying? It's just how it goes.
So easy, but
Yeah.
people overcomplicate it sometimes.
Communication is so easy.
Connections through conversation.
That is all I'm going to say about my
what it
life
is,
currently.
man.
Connection through conversations.
That's what it is, dude.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
All I'm
But-
going to say about
And
my
a great
life.
way to do that is go to writemindpodcast.com
That's right.
and book your slot. Come talk to us. Whether
us up.
you are a entrepreneur,
Whoever you are,
musician,
I don't care who you are.
teacher.
Well, I mean, I do care who you are, but
But don't talk to me.
what?
but don't talk to me.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either.
Well, don't talk to me.
Left
either.
is on a whole other plane.
That I did want to just touch on quick because I
Yeah,
was
of course.
thinking about it during our conversation. You know,
Right.
it's really awesome to be like in the room with all of you right now. You know, because I think one of the most important things I was kind of thinking about that when I mentioned Crispy. You know, just being a super supportive, positive influence on everything. You know, and it's like.
Like a 2x4.
You know, everyone kind of knows like the people you surround yourself with are, basically the people that you're most alike, with. As they always say, like the 5 people closest to you are going to be the 5 most influential people on you. And, so
6.
I think that's a big
What?
part of, too, like
Did I
talking
count wrong?
about making your own dream come true, being an entrepreneur, whether it's photography, like Crispy's doing, who just celebrated 3 years.
You're
Doing his own thing, and he's done some crazy stuff. He's got a show coming up with the Locks, and I mean,
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
yeah, I mean,
That's dope.
he's got a lot more going on than just that. But that's just the one.
That's some
thing,
big time shit right there.
coming right
Lamar.
out. Yeah,
It's
like-
it's
Second time this year it's
Jada
happened. I got the
Kiss
phone
and-
call and I was like, yo, I'm there, bro.
Crispy,
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
next?
say less.
Yeah,
What's next? Shoot him again later on.
What?
Shoot him again. Have the opportunity. To
Lame.
shoot him again.
No, what's
Do
next?
good and have the opportunity. To
Lame.
Shoot him again.
What's
No,
next?
no, no.
I'm just playing, bro.
3 music videos just fell in my lap.
3
Yeah.
music
Not
videos.
3, but 2.
Yeah.
His,
Yep.
Yeah.
We're doing something together soon. It's gonna
His,
be also
mine.
unique.
yours.
Yeah.
I did Fate once.
Fate one, yeah.
Sturgis,
Shout out
I'm
Fate
doing
one.
Sturgis. We're doing
Yeah.
the day of the Webby show.
Y'all.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
got-
messing with you.
I gotta
The
shoot a
Webby
whole
show
music
coming
video.
up.
There
I'm
go,
proud of
the
you.
Webby show, bro.
Yeah, you're doing the Webby show. You're doing the Lock show, and there was one other event you're doing coming up.
Yeah, he's doing the Mayday show.
The Terminology.
The Mayday show.
He's doing a Mayday show.
Shout out everybody involved with all those.
All of
shows.
them.
Yeah, Mayday, man. That's gonna be dope. I'm so excited for that. That's.
I'm stoked. I would have been there. Even if I wasn't opening, I would have been at that show,
Yeah, no, I was
honestly.
planning to go. Anyway.
No, that's
Really
exactly
was.
what I do.
You know,
For
so,
real, I
like-
was going.
I was-
Regardless, dude.
I was
Regardless,
going
I
at-
was going.
I was going as a fan,
Yep.
and then
Same, yeah.
Like I said, Vinny and I were really trying to manifest that since last year, really.
Yeah.
It just didn't line up,
Right.
and then it was like, got on it, and then got on it again, and
Bow.
it's like,
There
it's
it is.
amazing, man. I'm so stoked.
For sure.
Yeah, so we got that this Sunday, which will be before you guys see the episode, but that's at Electric Haze in Worcester.
So go back in time.
July 26th at Trend New England in Lowell.
Yep.
We'll be,
Yeah, we'll be out there.
Murph and I are playing. Vinny and I are playing. I'll be playing with 6 Star.
Yeah, bro, you got
It's folk
3
fest.
sets,
So
man.
that's going to be just a really cool event in the whole
It's
city
gonna be
every
fun.
day. And
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Especially the event too for Lowell Folk Festival too. That's
yeah,
a
I've heard
big.
it's a really, really good event. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be great. And then
Yeah,
we
they
got
like shut it
MOCG
down,
night.
bro. It's just dope.
They shut down everything.
That's what I figured.
Downtown
yeah,
is like
all
shut
the
down.
night.
Shut down. All you can do is walk, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out actually for my equipment. Like, how am I gonna get in there and everything?
They gotta have like some type
Usually,
of
Yeah, it's got to be
loading,
something.
like,
yeah,
be able to
for-
load
at
in
least
and
for
then-
artists.
Good marketing
Yeah.
is I just drive through all the cones and then everyone looks at me like I'm a psychopath.
I love
It really
that.
happened.
I
Like,
love that.
Just a few weeks ago when I played, and I had to roll my windows down, and it was like raining too, and be like, I'm performing at this event around the corner at that stage. I'm allowed to like be doing this because I felt like such a
Man,
weirdo
you're too nice. I wouldn't even
driving through
explain
crowds of
myself.
People and there's kids and families. And I looked at
no.
me like, what is this psychopath
Mean
on the
mug
street in
'em.
the car for? There clearly was a sign that said road closed.
right.
And I'm like, I have a car full of equipment. I gotta get in here.
Yeah, I'm not lugging this
sometimes
stuff
It's just
through.
like,
No.
you just have to do it, man.
Yeah.
So I can't carry all my stuff 2 blocks.
That's
And
wild.
That's crazy.
No,
Yeah, that's
So,
wild.
insane. Yeah.
hopefully they'll be in.
Yeah, 26, July 26th at Trend, New
Yeah.
England,
7
in Lowell.
p.m. We got MOCG.
And then MOCG night, August 9th
Yep.
in Concord, New Hampshire.
Panucci's 9 p.m.
Panucci's.
Panucci's.
I haven't been there in a couple of years.
Panucci.
I'm excited.
Yeah, they're the. Still
I've
one
never
of the
been
best
there.
places to
You never been there?
catch a show, man,
Never
in
been there.
Concord.
No. I think I went to.
Prepare to have no phone
They
service.
used to be on that
Was there the one?
Back in the days,
There was one in Nashville
mostly
too, right?
Panucci's?
In Manchester.
Manchester.
Yeah, that's what it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
Yeah.
Manchester. I knew it was
Yeah, they're both
Like
still
I've been
there. I think anyway. I mean, as far as I know.
possibly something August 31st. I won't say
Yeah.
anything yet, but possibly August
You
31st.
just did.
I didn't say what it was.
I'm gonna be that guy right now. I've been waiting a while. I have to pee so bad.
Don't even, bro. I am about to explode.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to
All
pee,
y'all.
I think.
You see the
We
way
can
I'm
wrap
holding
the-
this mic stand
we
right
can
now? Why do you?
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I know.
I mean, you pretty much got everything. You got all the plugs. You got all the
Yeah, I
upcoming
think we're
stuff.
good,
That's
man.
fair.
Let's
Yeah.
make it cool to
There's
chat
me
with you
standing, I
guys
gotta
and-
pee.
All right.
I'm like
for real,
tapping
huh?
my feet. I'm like, yeah.
No, you're good. I want to say thank you to everybody that has been tuning in. As always, this is episode 103. I want to say God bless. I want to say shout out to Kayla, who is not here.
Shout out.
But you're with us. We know that you're with us.
La la la.
But until next time, my name is Jay Faith. We got
My name is L.Y.F.E
with a Y.
with a Y.
We also
Don't get
got
it twisted.
My name is. Wait, are we doing my name is?
Yeah.
Because that
My
threw me
name
off.
is-
Like I said,
hey,
it
my
threw me
name
off.
is- hey.
I did mess it up. I did it on purpose. I'm a loser. Michael Murphy the third. What's up, bruh?
My name is B Snair. What up?
And- as always, hanging out with us in the bike,
Don't do it.
Krispy Pics. And this
Shout
is
out, Crispy.
the Right Mind Wednesdays podcast. We'll catch y'all
Hey.
next time.
What's
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?